Hey there, and welcome back to Valley por Vida. Now, there are, of course, a lot of teenagers across the state of Texas who've been navigating their summer breaks with much more free time than when they were in school, which probably means that they're spending a lot more time on things like social media. So naturally, parents can think about this and, just wonder if there are any particular ways that they can help to keep their teens safe online, and if there are any tools or resources that can just help them manage their young adults' overall digital experience. That's why we're so excited that Meta rolled out a new parental supervision tool in VR that has all new features allowing guardians to really supervise their teens when it comes to Instagram. And it's really helpful because these new implementations can even help to identify concerning behaviors, with an increase in resources provided in the Family Center Education Hub. See, 95% of teens do have access to a microphone, and so it's important for parents to really just sit down and have an honest conversation with their teens when it comes to their internet use. And now, with these updates, Meta's making it easier on other platforms too, like Facebook, WhatsApp, and even Oculus, because this is so important and so helpful. We went ahead and caught up with a Meta spokesperson for that reason, just to learn about what you need to know exactly.
Hi everyone, I'm Roya Winner over at Meta, and I'm excited to share some updates that we're providing to help parents and teens get in control of supervision in VR and on Instagram. So we recently launched new tools and resources designed to support parents, guardians, and teens across all of our technologies by really putting the tools in the hands of parents and teens, because we know they're the best to make these decisions. These parental supervision tools are in virtual reality for all Quest headsets, and we've added some more information and resources for parents to our Meta Family Center and supervision tools on Instagram, like the ability for parents to send invites to teens to initiate parental supervision. So there has to be a connection there that they make together, and to set specific time limits on their teens' use of Instagram. Totally. So we're working with a team of experts to understand, and we've worked with them in an ongoing way. So this is more of a continuation of a lot of that work. But, we've all been sort of down when you're scrolling and scrolling. You may not even realize how much time has passed. So we're adding these nudges to help teens sort of, when you set that specific time limit, know that it might be time to take a break, or maybe explore a different topic through the Explore features. And so this is all sort of these nudges that are light and gentle, but also sort of help people kind of check in with themselves and what they need in that moment. And so it gives us a chance, and we did this through working with some Gen Z creators as well, to help them also encourage you to take a break in Reels. So we're also making, finding new ways to reach people in this way. And then this is really just another step in developing sort of these intuitive supervision tools informed by experts, but also teens and their parents, because they're the ones using it on a daily basis. So we want to make sure that these tools are reflective of what they need. Absolutely. I'm happy to share the link. We have our Meta Family Center, because if you think about it, my parents are on the older side. Technology came to us when it was nothing that they grew up with. And so there's a bit of a gap still, I think, between the way parents are using technology and the way teens are. And that gap will get smaller over time. But right now we want to make sure that parents have all the resources they need. There's videos, there's documents, there's ways to sort of go deep, especially in an area like VR, right? It's new for so many of us. Being able to have parents in the driver's seat with their teens is really important, and having the resources to know even what questions to ask and what information to get is just as important. So this is part of our ongoing commitment to make sure teens are safe on our platforms, and also that families have the information that they need and are empowered by that information to make the best choices for themselves and their families. So as a parent myself, my kids are still too young, they're 3 and 1, to be using technology, but I'm so glad to see that we've got tools like this for parents who have old enough kids to do this, in the hopes that as my own kids grow, I will be equipped to have these conversations with them as they get bigger.
You can check out familycenter.instagram.com for more information on how to implement these tools and resources in your teen's life to help keep them safe and help, happy navigating through their social media accounts online. Now, another great resource for learning all that you can about any topic is books. And we're introducing you to yet another author that you need to know about, who's actually a prostate cancer survivor, and he's the founder of the Blue Cure Men's Health nonprofit organization. Plus, he serves as a nationwide men's health and mental health advocate. Now, June actually marked National Men's Health Month, but the things that we learned 2 months ago are still those of which we can take with us and implement into our lives today and every day. So we went ahead and spoke with author, writer, and speaker Gabe Canales about his tour across the state of Texas, as well as for details on how men can schedule their checkups, know their numbers, discuss screenings, with a doctor, and then of course learn about different lifestyle modifications that can help their health improve overall, and of course even lower the risk of being affected by some of these leading illnesses and diseases. Now he actually says that during COVID, millions of men in America miss their checkups and screenings, including many Hispanic men. So he's here today to tell us about why that's not a good idea, and of course to help us know how to take action when it comes to our own health.
My name is Gabe Canales, and I'm promoting my new book, Unexpected Diagnosis, Prostate Cancer and the Wake-Up Call to Live Healthier and Happier. I want you to live healthier and happier, and I'm happy to be with you today. Yeah, I was diagnosed with prostate cancer at age 34. It was an unexpected diagnosis. For years, I had gone without getting an annual checkup. Most men do. Most men don't get an annual checkup. And so when I got an annual checkup, I was informed of some high numbers across the board. I was overweight. I had high cholesterol. I just had not been taking care of myself. I'd been working hard and living life as a guy in his early 30s. And so when I had an annual checkup and my doctor told me that my testosterone levels were low, I didn't exactly know why, because my libido was still high. I felt fine, but he said, you should go to a urologist and get that checked out. And I went to a urologist, and he confirmed that I had slightly low testosterone. But when he confirmed that, they also ran what's called a PSA, a prostate-specific antigen test. And that blood test showed elevated levels. And they asked me to go back and retest, and I did. And I had a biopsy, and I was informed that I had early-stage prostate cancer, which is a blow because no one in my family has prostate cancer. And so I was determined to understand what caused it and what I could do, because I didn't have symptoms. That's not why I was there in the first place. And so my doctor, I saw a lot of doctors, and a fourth doctor in New York City said, look, you may not have a family history of prostate cancer, but he knew my family history, and he said, because you have a family history of heart disease, stroke, and diabetes, it's all related.
Now, Gabe's also got a book called Unexpected Diagnosis, Prostate Cancer, and the Wake-Up Call to Live Healthier and Happier. And he's aiming again just to provide lessons learned from his own health experiences and to inspire other men to take action as best as they can to live physically and mentally healthy. So be sure to check out his work if you can, if you feel that it can help you, a loved one, or of course, someone else. All right, that's all we've got for now. So we'll definitely see you next time on The Value for Vida.